Good morning and happy February, everyone. Just want to do a quick little update on all the insanity. So this last week, of course, city council meeting, a bunch of people showed up to talk about the Southside ICE Detention Center. A lot of people don't know the whole story. 10 months ago, I heard that there were going to be ICE detention centers, that they were going to be outside of Edmond area. And then we find out that Southside 2800 South Council would be the location. And of course, everyone knows that the city, quote unquote, leaders received a letter on December 23rd from Homeland Security about that and didn't reveal it until just a few days before city council. You can imagine why it went down like that. But I want to talk about just the madness that has unfolded since mayoral filing and how it links to what happened this week. So everyone knows that I filed Matthew Polaris's paperwork for him because he couldn't get away from work on filing day. Shortly after that, Mayor David Holt, let it be known what happened, and he only knew because Doug Sanderson at the election board, I believe, told him. So that's neither here nor there. But what I want to talk about is all the madness that's happened. First piece of madness is I received a tip that David Holt had gotten approval. Oh, hey, here we go. David Holt had gotten approval for up to $70,000 of overtime for OKC PD to sit outside of his home dusk till dawn until the election. And the reason that he wanted OKC PD to sit out of his house is probably so he could make it look like people like myself, candidate, people that want change, are a threat to him and his campaign. He carried over $210,000 from his previous campaign, and if he really felt like there was a threat, he could use that to hire, personal security. But of course, why not bill the taxpayers when you can get stuff for free? That's how him and Clay Bennett and all his friends are. I want something, we'll just get the stupid, bewildered herd taxpayers to pay for it. Okay, so another weird thing that happened a few weeks later at the MLK Day celebration, he spoke at a church, primarily black church, and one of the first things that he said regarding the day's MLK parade, which he was Grand Marshal for, was, and he said this, and a number of prominent black figures that were there kind of raised their eyebrows. He said, "There is no parade I would rather be in other than the Thunder Parade." And I'm like, dude, what is wrong with you? Saying that in front of these folks and all that they've been through, you're going to say that the Thunder Parade's better than the MLK Parade? I mean, even if you believe it, don't say that. So, those two things. But the worst thing that's happened since mayoral filing is David Holt taking credit for the shutdown of a potential ICE facility over on the south side in the Hispanic neighborhood. And if you go back past couple weeks, people have been asking him, or not past couple weeks, but past week or so, ever since people found out about it, have been asking him to do something. And he's like, there's nothing I can do, it's out of my jurisdiction, blah, blah, blah. But once the pressure started mounting on him from the campaign, from others, he felt like he had to say something. And what's sickening is that the location of the site was negotiated by his good friend, Chamber of Commerce guy, Mark Beffert. Yes, so he was in on the whole thing the whole time, and now he's taking credit for getting it shut down.